Hello everybody, my name is Yelena Solano. I am an EFL English teacher and today I am here because I am going to present you the title of my research work that is called The Interplay of Gamification in English A1 Elementary Vocabulary Acquisition in A-Grade EFL Learners at Unidad Educativa Fiscomisional Marista. The research context of my research project is located in Macara Canton, province of Loja, country Ecuador, in 2023 and 2024. The students here are not allowed to use any technological device. However, there is access to internet connection, and the institution has laboratories, projectors, and a visual classroom in which teachers can make use of them. As we know, vocabulary has multiple benefits. One of them is that the students can communicate with other people, travel around the world, and also be aware of the different cultures and traditions. However, the problems that I evidence here is that the students have problems in remembering parts of speech. They have limitation of basic vocabulary, numbers of words, the difficulty to develop the different activities, and something that they limit them are the use of the digital tools. The total number of students are 114 students. In the sample are 38 students who are all about 12 and 13 years old, and it is a convenient sample. The focus of the research work is to apply the gamification strategies to acquire vocabulary learning. According to DOM 2012, games allow students to practice the four language skills. Also, they can capture students' attention. Students can reduce stress and give the chance for real communication. The methods used are the scientific method, the descriptive method, the statistical method, and the analytic synthetic method. The development of this research work will benefit the teacher candidate to gain teaching experience related to the application of gamification. It will help students to improve their vocabulary skills, and the present research work is a requirement for the researcher to get a master's degree in English pedagogy. Gamification, it is an important tool because it allows students to interact, to motivate, and also to solve problems. Also, because the rewards and also the badges that it contains, it will develop students the intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Motivation plays a central role because it influences individuals to be engaged with and interact in gamified experience. Kahoot and Worldwall are two tools that allow me to develop the vocabulary skills. Those are online applications that teachers can create some games and make students to practice the vocabulary. There are some benefits because one of them is that boosts learners' engagement. It increases motivation. Students can work collaboratively. The students can retain the words, and also everybody can access to the different games. Vocabulary is a core component of the language proficiency and provides much of the basis for how well learners speak, listen, read, and write. There are two types of vocabulary, receptive and productive vocabulary. The types of vocabulary are basic, higher, and low frequency vocabulary. According to Meyer and Smith, 2002, students teachers can develop three elements of vocabulary that are form, meaning, and use. The principal objective is to analyze the impact of gamification in English A1 elementary vocabulary acquisition in A-grade EFL learners. The specific objective is one of them is to design English vocabulary intervention strategies based on gamification. Number 2 is to compare the learning outcomes of a grade English learners, results obtained after the application. And number 3, to provide recommendations to integrate gamification strategies in English language instruction. The design of the research work it is a mixed approach because it is quantitative and qualitative approach. And the methods are the scientific method that help me to uh, research about the two variables, the statistical methods that help me to represent it in graphics and tables, the results obtained. The descriptive method is that describe the participants and the stage of the research, and the analytical to analyze all the information about the questionnaires, the pre and post test, and also to establish conclusions and recommendations. The instruments are the test, surveys, rubric, and observation sheets. The first objective that was to fulfill the the vocabulary. I noticed that students here fail because they has a low score, and according to the diagnosis that I made, I noticed that they have limitations in the use of vocabulary. The number two was to achieve the design of the intervention plan based on gamification strategies. It was about the lesson plans that consists on 5 stages. That was motivation, experience, reflection, and application. As you can see here, I have the intervention plan based on the gamification strategies. And I have the references here. And thank you so much for your attention. Bye bye.